Welcome back, friends, to FTB Skies 2. Last time we chose our steampunk island, punched our first tree, and got settled in with the quest book. It was the start of something really exciting up here in the clouds. Today, we're ready to push forward. We're going to use our first skill point. We're going to follow the geo path in the quest book and craft a stone hammer to start breaking down cobblestone into gravel, sand, and dust. With a bit of luck, we'll get our first iron, and by the end of the episode, we should have a working cobblestone generator, our first big milestone for resources. Let's dive in and keep building our little world in the skies. Okay, let's jump into this episode. We're going to start by opening up the quest book and reminding ourselves where we are. It's changed just a little bit. The cobble generator used to be down here. It's over here now. We're going to go on this path here, and we are going to do the Geores crystalmancy. This is the route we're going to take. You have kind of three where you can get bonus rewards from: the fishing, the create mod, or the crystalmancy. And since this one's mystical agriculture and this one is create mod, I do those on another series, Farmopolis, so I want to try this one out, the crystalmancy. So we're going to go this route. We have made our strainers, so we're going to collect resources from that. We'll make our jar automator. We'll get the bonus things from this, and we'll get all the way to iron and this compact cobble in this episode. So that's what we're going to work on now. So let's get started. Now I know to get the void crystal made, which, hello friend, I'm so glad you're still here. We're going to need to jump off into the void and grab some grains of infinity, and that will give us what we need to make the void crystal. So let's just jump off here. Oh, it's so nerve-wracking to do this, but there's one. We got one. Whee! And I think yes, we missed the island. So we're going to grab at least 4 of these. So we'll just go in a little circle round and round until we're ready to jump back on the island. We've got 2 so far. We want to get at least 1 more. And luckily, you don't even take fall damage when you do decide to jump back through the world. So let's look at where we are here. Whoops. I missed it that time. That's okay. So as we see it, we can move ourselves over a bit, and there we go. And we've got what we need to make our void crystal. So let's walk in here. Well, you take a little fall damage, but we'll put those away, and let's make that void crystal catalyst. There we go. And we want to we don't need 8 of them, but let's do 5. I think we can do 5 sides of the accelerator. Okay. And now we're going to want to place this down. We are going to turn the first one into iron. Let's grab this dirt block. We'll bring it over here and make a little space over in this area for our crystalmancy. So we're going to put one here. Now there's our catalyst. Let's get rid of this. And all we need to turn this into generating iron for us is some bone meal. So let's come over here and let's see. Let's put this dirt in here. There we go. Oh, we wanted to go collect from our strainers too. So I'm going to walk over here and grab some stuff out of our strainers. This is just bugging me. Let's get rid of some of these bricks. All right, this is a little easier path. Open our strainers and grab all of this stuff. And then let's go put these in our chest over here. I'm going to put the saplings and kind of growing things in this one chest, not that. And then a really handy trick you can do when you have these clusters is if you hit K, it will put them together for you. So we just want to go over each one, hit K. Is that all? No, we've got granite to do, diorite, calcite. And there we have, oh, this one needs tough. And then we just got the what's remaining. So we'll put all of this away. And then we need some bone meal. Let's grab this bone meal and turn that into white dye. And then when we place that on our little void crystal catalyst, it's going to start generating iron. Now it's a little iron cluster. And if we hold our hoe, we can twerk to make it grow. And it's going kind of slow right now, but that's okay. We're just going to get one of them up. There we go. Now when it's grown like that, you can take your pickaxe, right click, and we gather 4. Now you can gather it with your hand as well, but it's only going to give you 1 when you do that. So you want to use a pickaxe on that. And then once we get our little bonus items, we're going to have a growth accelerator that we can attach, and then it will grow so fast. So we'll see that in just a second here. Let's grab a little bit, and then let's open up our quest book and check off what we've done here. We got our strainer rewards, and then our path of crystalmancy, and our cluster for iron. And then this is where we did get some cobble, so we'll grab those rewards. We have a furnace. Oh, and iron furnace. We'll want to do that once we start getting some iron together. And then we have a hammer over here that we'll want to make that breaks down the compressed stuff into other resources, like all the way down to dust. So we'll do that as well. Now, here's the optional quest. If I had chosen fishing, I could get this fishing rod and growth for mystical agriculture. And this one's for create. You get some bonus things for create, but we are going to choose this one. Now, once I choose this one, I'm locked out again in the bonus rewards from the others, but we can still do some of those quests. We just won't have these bonus rewards. We're going to grab that. And then as we see, we've got this growth accelerator and this crystal resonance generator, which is going to help it to grow much, much faster. Let's stick this over here and let's put our coins in our wallet, free up some inventory space, and then let's take this. We want to place this next to our iron here, and then we want to put our generator on top of the, oh, whoops. We're going to need to, is that going to let me get rid of that one? Turns it into sand. There we go. Now we can see that this is powered, isn't it? Should be powered. Is it not powered? I believe it is. I don't see any power going to it. Maybe this thing is set up the wrong way. Did I just break that? Oh my goodness, I was going to have a heart attack. Let's see. Let's try placing, maybe I placed it upside down. Oh, there we go. There's the little lightning bolts, and now it's accelerating growth. Look at that. You can just watch it grow. So we're going to let that grow for just a minute. And then one of our other rewards is this fortune pick. So we can use that to get more resources when we right click. So instead of 4 for that one, look, we got, what is that? Did we harvest it twice? So that would have been, 12 maybe from that one cluster. So, and now we want to place, we've got these other sides that we can put another one here, another one here, and another one here, and then one up top. And we can turn those into, with just dye, we can turn those into other resources like gold. We want gold, redstone, copper, just whichever resource you feel like you need. Well, the early resources, that is. I think it's going to be quite difficult to get things like emeralds and diamonds, and later you can grow those as well, but it's a little bit more involved, I believe. So let's see what dyes we do have. We have orange. Oh, we're going to want yellow. So we want 1 yellow. That will give us gold. We want 1 red. That will give us redstone. We want black. And we don't have any black dye, but we can get black dye with some coal. So let's see. And how we do that is we're going to want to make a cutting board. So let's grab the cutting board and we will put that over here on top of this barrel. And then we need to get our coal. Let's put our grains of infinity in there. Do we not have any coal? Oh, it's in our inventory. That's awesome. So let's put this. And then you set it on here, and then with your pick, right click, and we've got black dye. And then I think we'll do one more. Let's do a lapis as well. That would be blue dye. And we'll go color the rest of our little void crystals over here. So look how fast that grew. That is amazing. So there's our gold. There's our redstone. There's our charcoal, and finally our lapis. And we'll let those begin to grow as well. And we will use these. Now you can also, I think there's a blast furnace over here. We might want to smelt our ores down with that. Yes. Don't need that. Let's use this one. Okay, let's bring our blast furnace in here for our ores. Put our blast furnace here. And then we've got 64, and you can do that same trick with the K. And it put it into 7 raw blocks of iron. So we'll put this in there. And then just to save on fuel, we can put, we can take these down to tiny charcoals, and then it's a 1-for-1 ratio. So we'll just start with a few of those and let that start smelting down. Let's eat our wrap here. Will it work in? Oh, no, it doesn't work inside of the chest. How is our, ooh, look at all of our wood and logs that are gathering there. Let's stick all this stuff in there. And we'll put more of our flowers and dyes, seeds and things in that one chest. Things that we don't generally craft with because it won't craft from both chests. So let's just organize this just a little bit. Okay, look at that. We've got a blocks of iron. We're going to convert those down, and then we want to make a couple of buckets. Oh, we've got a fairy. Look at that. I can see the outline finally. It's not hiding from me. Let's see what she has to, can reach her. What does she want? Grains of infinity for skystone. Okay, let's see. I've got grains of infinity in here. Where did she go? Oh, she went back over. Oh, there she is. Yay! Aw, I got some skystone. Cool. That was totally worth it. All right. Now let's go check our little growth over here. Look at that. Wow. All right, now I keep running around and picking all these things up, and I saw something where you can make a magnet that will let you pick stuff up a little bit better instead of running around trying to collect it all. So let's see about making one of those. Now here you can do that same. It got me block of iron, raw iron, lapis. This, you can actually use it as it is if you're using it for fuel. So we'll just throw these in here like that, and it starts smelting up like so. So we'll let's keep all these in here. We'll keep working on smelting some of this up for now. And let's see, let's check that magnet. I think it's made with redstone. This one, it goes in a charm slot. 1 iron, and the only thing we need is redstone and lapis. Okay, so let's see if we can. Let's do a little bit of redstone in here. No, that doesn't. So break down. You get that. Like that, maybe. And then we'll do the same with that. And we'll leave those compressed ones in there. Yeah, there we go. Let's get some of the lapis going too. And we're gonna need some copper to upgrade those chests. Let's see if this will break down into something. Copper ingot. Perfect. So let's put some of this away. Actually, we want to do a little bit of gold as well. So let's do that magnet. Yay! And then in our inventory slot, it'll be a charm, which is, where's the charm? Here we go. Charm. Now, when we go over to collect our resources that have grown, oh, why is it not? Oh, I think you have to turn it off and on because I don't see that the magnet is on. Yeah, it's not gathering right now. Okay. We'll look at our settings and see how to turn that on. Okay, now the magnet's on. Well, let's see if we can try that again. Yeah, there, it just went right into our inventory. Easy peasy. No running around trying to gather it all. Perfect. Okay. Let's get some more resources smelting up. Just stick those for now. We've got gold. What else are we going to need? Let's do some more. Well, let's just do some more gold for now, because we're going to want to upgrade our backpacks. And let's see. All right, let's check our quest book. And we have got our iron and our bed. Well, we had our bed a long time ago, but I guess that needed that dependency maybe. And then we are going to look at our jar automator will be the next thing, because we need this lava. We need to get lava. So we're going to need a tempered glass jar. That's the first thing. So tempered glass and a cast iron ingot. Okay. Now let's spin these coins and let's smelt up some of this. We've got more iron going. What we're going to want to do is we are going to want to take some of this iron and we are going to want to stick it in this. We'll just take 1 bar, because this is how we're going to get the cast iron that we need. It will go into here when it's done, and then we'll have the 1 cast iron. And then we also want to get the tempered glass. And for that, we're going to need to make glass. Let's see, do I have any sand in here yet? I have 1 piece of sand. That is not enough. So let's see. Let's go ahead and make our hammer that we're going to need to break stuff down. So let's see, we've got enough to make. Oh, nope, that's the wrong hammer. Is this the one we want? I don't think that's the one we want either. Is that the one? Maybe that is it. That recipe doesn't look right. Maybe that is it. Okay, let's try. All right. So what we're going to want to do is grab some of this cobblestone, and we're just going to set it down like this, and then let's just block ourselves in here, and then we take our hammer and break it down, and that broke down into gravel. And then we're going to take the gravel and break that down with the hammer, and it should give us dirt. So let's try that. And then we got the dirt. So then once we break down the dirt, that will give us the sand we need to make the glass. So let's go ahead and break that down. And now we've got our glass, and we'll throw that in the furnace here. We need some more fuel. And we'll get the glass, and then that glass needs to go up in the blast furnace to make the tempered glass. So once we have that done, we are going to need another campfire. Let's just make a campfire real quick to put under the jar for fuel. So let's see, let's set this, where do we want this tempered thing going on? Out here maybe? Just feels funny to have a campfire inside the house. Well, hello, Mr. Pyromancer. When did you arrive? I did not see you. Let's do it here. Let's go ahead and break some of this down. All right, let's put our campfire right outside our window. That feels kind of actually weird, doesn't it? Oh, well. Let's see. Let's put it there. And then let's go see what we have here. I can keep going until we have, is that enough? We need the panes. And then let's interrupt this for a minute. Put those in there to make the tempered glass. I believe we need 6 tempered glass. Is that right? Well, let's see. Let me look at that recipe real quick. So we want the jar. Where is it? This. None of those are the right jar. Let's open up our quest book and see where we're at. But useful, this one. Where is that jar? So we got our hammer done. We'll grab those quests and this tempered glass jar. Okay, so we need 6, 7. All right. Is that the 7th one? There we go. Let's take those out. We'll put that back in. And then we should have everything we need to make the tempered jar. There it is. Oh, we need to go grab our cast iron ingot. And there we have it. Now let's take this and put it above our campfire here. And that will heat it up. And then we want 1 piece of cobblestone in there to convert that to lava. So we'll set it in here and hit mix, and it will begin to convert that into lava. And then it's going to toss it out here to the side, but we'll come out and grab it in just a second. And we need to have 1 bucket of water. come over here, grab some water. Well, let me grab water. Okay. And then we're going to want to grab the lava, and then we'll be at that cobblestone generator. It hasn't done that yet. Let's open up our quest book and see what other things. We had some useful items. We got the magnet done. Got some coins for that. And then in our first materials, we have got our coal, our iron, gold, lapis, and redstone. Then tin, nickel, all these I think we'll be able to get. These are going to be a little bit more difficult. Diamonds and emeralds, I think those are those are a little bit later. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so let's grab our rewards from getting our hammer done, our dirt essence for mystical agriculture. That looks pretty good. Oh, we're missing something. What are we missing? Oh, piglin trading. Huh. Well, we have, I guess because we got gold, it counts. All right. Generating resources. What have we done? We got, the Geores. And applied energistics. We got, skystone. Okay, I didn't know what that was for, but I guess that skystone can be obtained from the Flux researcher villager. Okay. Cool. And then the wild hunt, we played for an hour. Okay. What else have we done in here? Oh, the pyromancer visit. A magic skill. Nice. And that looks like everything checked off. Now, is our little thing? Oh, there it is. So this is our lava. And we're going to want to take that little capsule and just throw it back in the jar for a minute and use our bucket to give us our bucket of lava. Now, let's go in here and let's put some stuff away we're not going to be using. What is that? Okay, we're not going to need that right now, but put that away for now. And let's spend those coins. Oh my. Oh, I just grabbed that glowberry. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to just put those coins in our pocket. But okay, we can put the glowberry in here. And now let's go for our cobblestone generator. Stone cobble generator. So that's kind of backwards, but okay. Oh, we need compressed cobble for that. So do we have enough cobble to do that many compressed cobble? Not sure. Let's see, how much cobble do we have? I think we used our cobble. We have this much, but is that going to give us how much? Compressed 7. So we're going to need 3 more. Let's go gather from our... Oh, it's nighttime. Let's sleep so y'all can see. What does our pyromancer guy have? Ooh, if we give him a candle, we get emeralds. Oh, do we have any candles? That would be nice. I don't know if we have any candles. Just lanterns. I don't think we have a way to make candles either, but man, that would be nice to grab an emerald from him. Oops. Rare ink. I bet we don't have the stuff to make a candle, but let me just check. I'm curious. Yeah, we don't have wax or any of this stuff yet. Okay, well, good to know. Sorry, mister, we can't do any business today. Let's go check our thing over here. We'll grab all this stuff. All right, and then let's go grab from our strainers to get some more cobble. All right, and then our handy K. And then let's get 1, 2, 3 more of those. All right. And now we should be able to make the cobblestone generator. It was stone cobble generator. There we go. And we've got it. So let's place that. Let's place it over here. And let's check our quest book. We got our lava. And we got a basic fluid tank for that, which will go next to our temper jar. And then let's see, we got our cobble generator. And we got a spruce drawer as a reward, which we'll use to gather that cobble as it generates. So spend those coins. We'll put our basic fluid tank out here. Let's just stick this here for a second and put this there. I think that will gather stuff in there. All right. And then let's put our drawer under here and it'll start filling up with cobble. Okay. Well, I haven't heard our friend for a while, so I see he has left us. That is sad. Bye, mister. I'm sorry that he's gone. But that is going to do it for us for today. So I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I am sorry that it took so long to get out. I was on vacation and actually tried to do recording while I was gone, and it sort of sounds funny in the beginning of this video. I am back home now and should be back on regularly scheduled programs. I hope you all are having a fabulous holiday weekend if you're enjoying that weekend, and thank you so much for joining me, for being here, and for all your support. Until next time,